Savoni's in with our first look at the weather. A chilly start to this day.
Oh, yes. We were hovering between 1 and 2, between 7 and 8 a.m. So that's a new thing for us, right? That's some people that's hoodies and other people that's full out coats, which I saw out there today. Some people even in toques today. And some people in shorts today. You know, it's Alberta. It's the way we do it. Quite a range. Anyway, we only got up to 13 degrees as our high for today. We are now sitting at 12. The winds, though, are calm today in comparison, especially to the last couple of days. All right, looking downtown at the current temperature, it's 14 degrees. And Big Four Motors, Calgary's original Jeep store and more in Tazza Park, is also at 14 degrees. When we look at that next 24 hours, expect a cool start again for tomorrow, around 2 degrees at 8 a.m., mainly cloudy. The clouds will clear out later in the morning, setting us up for mainly sunny skies for the afternoon, and much warmer, 19 degrees for tomorrow, but it will be a little gusty at times. Full forecast coming up, Cam.
All right, Danielle. And chilly start to the day, but a bit of a warming trend on the horizon.
And let's be honest, the chilly days, I mean, it is fall.
True.
But kind of the excuse to get a hot chocolate and
wear those really cute sweaters and hoodies and hats. And
be cozy.
Totally.
Yeah, it's a cozy day today. But we will rebound, so temperatures will climb by tomorrow. We'll dip a bit for the weekend, and then we'll be back up, and we'll have some temperatures in those 20s. Here's our Capital Chef Sky Cam, and we have mainly sunny skies, but also we've had a good amount of cloud cover throughout the day today as well. Checking out temperatures, we are at least a few degrees below normal in most communities in southern Alberta. So for example, Calgary, we're looking at a normal daytime high of 15 degrees for this time of year. We got to 13 for today. So a couple degrees below normal. Certainly cold in the mornings to kick off the day, and then it's warmed up fairly nicely for a fall day today. 15 degrees right now in Lethbridge, Brooks, Medicine Hat, and Drumheller. 16 in Milk River, and in Banff, a clean 10. Okay, let me show you the maximum wind gust map, and quite a change from the last couple days. We've had some very gusty conditions over the last few days. 28 kilometers per hour gusts in Banff and 33 in Pincher Creek. So quiet today. I will say, though, that the gusts will pick up again for tomorrow ahead of the system that will be moving in. So Pincher Creek area, we may even see some warnings issued around the Pincher Creek area, around the Drumheller area tomorrow, because we're looking at this next system on the way. So the story for many communities from this next system will be the wind, and for areas for the southern interior BC, the mountaintops and areas far, far to the south, even a little bit of that precipitation. I say precipitation because in some cases it will be snowfall. I'm going to show you this in the timeline here. For tomorrow, or for the rest of today, it's quiet. For tomorrow, you see that system starting to make its way south into the southern interior of BC. This is a look at 10 o'clock in the morning. Mainly cloudy in Calgary. The clouds will clear out of Calgary in the afternoon hours, so we're looking at sunshine for the afternoon. However, to the west, snow for the mountaintops, higher elevations, snow for the higher elevations in BC as well. And further to the south, we're looking at rain. Now, this system will redevelop on our side of the Rockies, and as it does it, we're looking at that moisture tracking mainly stateside, but it will likely clip Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest Pass south, and then move its way up in towards the Medicine Hat area by tomorrow night. So by that point, around Medicine Hat area, it will just be rainfall. For Calgary, we are looking at some cloud cover tomorrow morning, just about 1 or 2 degrees to kick off the day. So another cold start, but getting up to 19 in the afternoon. That comes with mainly sunny skies in the afternoon, but it does come with gusts out of the south up to 40 kilometers per hour. South of Calgary, around Pincher Creek, gusts could exceed 90 kilometers per hour. So gustier south of Calgary. By the time we get into the weekend, we're holding on to those mid-teens for Saturday and Sunday, and by early next week, we get into those 20s.
Danielle, it was a really cold start to the day. I would not disagree if you wore a winter jacket, for example.
Right, exactly, because we were sitting close to that freezing mark this morning at 8 a.m. when people are off to work and school. And I will say that tomorrow morning won't be any different. We're looking at around 1 to 2 degrees to kick off the morning. So cool to start for tomorrow, but we will get up there. In fact, tomorrow afternoon will be warmer than today. Today we got to a high of 13. We are currently sitting at 12. A key thing to mention about today is the wind's relatively calm. typically, really throughout the day, it's been lower than 20 kilometers per hour. That will be a different story tomorrow. So we'll have clouds in the morning, just 2 degrees at 8 a.m. Those clouds will clear out for the afternoon, but the winds will pick up then out of the south up to 40 kilometers per hour. But that should get us up to 19 degrees, Ian. I'll be back with that full forecast.
Thanks, Danielle. Danielle, I've noticed we've reached a tipping point in our weather in that you see those single digits overnight and early in the morning.
Oh, yes. So overnights are cool. Mornings are cool. And today, even the afternoon, quite cool, a little below normal because we should get to a high of about 15 degrees for this time of year. We only got to 13 in Calgary. That will change for tomorrow. We'll have warmer temperatures on tap for really the rest of this week. 12 degrees right now in Calgary, 10 in Banff, and in those lower teens, so 13 Drumheller down through Brooks and Lethbridge, 15 in Milk River and 14 in Medicine Hat. I'm showing you this maximum wind gust map, not because there's anything on it right now. Today has been a calmer day, considering the last couple days and the wind gusts that we've had, a lot more reasonable. In fact, no real wind gusts clocked here. 28 for Banff, so that's not bad. 33 for Pincher Creek. It's been a calm day with regards to the winds. Tomorrow, though, there may even be some wind warnings issued for some communities because the winds will pick up again. So 40 kilometer per hour gusts tomorrow for Calgary. Around the Drumheller area, it could get quite gusty, especially to the south, up to 70, 80 kilometers per hour. And Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest Pass area, looking at that 70 to 90 kilometer per hour range. So be prepared for a gusty day tomorrow. This is what we're getting ahead of this system. Now, this system, looking at a lot of precipitation for the southern interior BC and through the mountains. Some of it will make its way far, far south in Alberta. But again, the big story for us will be mainly the windy conditions that we're going to get from this. Let me give you an idea of the future cast here and what you can expect. It's quiet for the rest of today, but then as we get into tomorrow morning, you can see that system start to slump south along the mountains and into the southern interior BC. So later in the day tomorrow, especially closer to the supper hours, southern interior BC looking at snow for the higher elevations, looking at rain for the lower elevations. Some of it will be heavy at times on the BC side. And this will creep into the Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest Pass area. Then it will actually move stateside and move on up closer to the Medicine Hat area, especially closer to the Saskatchewan border. Medicine Hat may get a little bit of this, but likely the heavier rain will be south of Medicine Hat overnight Friday into Saturday and to the east of Medicine Hat. Now for Calgary, we're just looking at cloud cover in the morning for tomorrow and then sunshine in the afternoon. In the afternoon, temperatures will kick up to 19 degrees, but that will come with gusts around 40 kilometers per hour. And again, for tomorrow, be prepared for another cold start to the day, just 2 degrees at 8 a.m. All right, Saturday and Sunday, 16 degrees. And by next week, we are in the 20s, believe it or not. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast, Ian.
Great program. Well, she's being described as an absolute legend, and it's hard to disagree. This is great-grandma Betty Gregory celebrating her 93rd birthday by skydiving.
Wow.
And it's the 4th time she's gone skydiving. The Australian made the tandem jump last month, and Gold Coast Skydive posted the video on their Facebook page. She described the experience as excellent. Is looking forward to making her 5th jump.
Way to go, Betty.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Way to go, Betty.
And what an amazing view of the coast of Australia there.
Yeah.
I still won't be skydiving,
Nope.
but it's a great view. Well, now that Halloween is almost here, many people are getting into the spirit, and for a woman in Britain, that led to an interesting encounter at her door.
Someone's at my door.
Oh, boy.
Hi.
Give me the video,
Makeup artist Nikki Teal says she was 2 hours into transforming herself into Art the Clown when the postman knocked at her door. Not wanting to miss getting the parcel, she greeted him in full makeup, which he, as you see, clearly takes in stride.
You should have run away.
I have a feeling that postman or letter carrier has seen many things
Oh, yes.
over the years.
Nobody wants to miss the delivery, but...
Well, and finally, someone on the highway could not quite believe what he was seeing.
It's a pigeon! How does a pigeon go 60? What?
Hayden Pizzolatto was driving side by side with a pigeon on a highway in Louisiana. He posted the video to TikTok, calling it the world's fastest pigeon. This one was flying at highway speed at 60 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour. However, experts say pigeons can fly as fast as 90 miles an hour or more than 140 clicks.
That really is a lot of excitement in that voice.
I was going to say that's really exciting.
Yeah, he admitted his voice was a little ridiculous.
Yeah, he's really like over the top.
A little
There's excitement, then there's that.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've heard that one enough. There's plenty of traffic between Calgary and Lethbridge, and some of it is in the air.
Here's a Capital Chef's Skywatch camera. The winds are relatively calm today. The temperatures are cool, a little cooler than normal. So it's one of those fall days out there for us. Temperatures will be warmer tomorrow, slightly warmer for the weekend, and significantly warmer by early next week. I'll show you that in the 10-day trend in just a moment. But currently we are sitting at 12 degrees, our high 13, and what's normal? Just 15 for this time of year. So in general, we're about a couple degrees below normal for most communities in southern Alberta for today. Here's our next weather maker, and this will provide some mixed precipitation for the southern interior BC, especially later in the day tomorrow for the mountains, and it will make its way into the far southwest corner of our province and then the far southeast. But outside of that, it will really be a wind story. The winds will pick up tomorrow in most communities. It will get quite gusty. We may even have some wind warnings issued for areas south of Calgary. All right, tomorrow looking at temperatures, still cool for the southern interior BC from this system. Salmon Arm looking at 15, Kamloops 17, Fernie, rain snow mix potentially, especially in those overnight hours tomorrow night. 15 degrees though is a high for tomorrow. Edmonton mainly cloudy skies and 14 degrees. 18 for Red Deer and Olds, 19 for Calgary, so a little warmer tomorrow in the afternoon hours, but keep in mind still very cold mornings. Closer to that freezing mark is what you can expect when you're off to work and school tomorrow. Drumheller looking at a high of 21 for tomorrow, and further to the south, Crozes Pass, Pincher Creek, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, even up through Brooks and Drumheller will be quite gusty, and in some corners could get to about that 90-kilometer-per-hour gust. Capital Chev 10-day trend showing you 19 for tomorrow, 16 for the weekend, and then into the 20s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week.
We're just on the cusp of the regular season of hockey. Yeah. Always lots of excitement about that. Also, lots of names to pronounce right there, Glenn.
Yeah, no kidding. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Easier than tennis, though.
Yeah.
Danielle, we're keeping the snow on the mountaintops, right?
Yeah, let's do that for now, right? I feel I agree with that one, and I'll show you a picture of that in just a moment. But Capital Chev 5-day forecast showing you 19 degrees for tomorrow. So tomorrow, a warmer day in the afternoon with some sunshine. In the morning, though, cold to start, just 2 degrees when you're off to work and school. So be prepared for that once again. Winds out of the south, 40 kilometers per hour in Calgary. South of Calgary, we may even reach wind warning criteria. So over 90 kilometers per hour, Pincher Creek area and that kind of stuff. All right, Saturday and Sunday, 16 degrees with sun and cloud. Weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And this one was sent in from Tyler Barrow, our own Tyler Barrow. Moraine Lake, Banff National Park. There's the snow there. There may be some more to add to that Friday night.
Yeah, Tyler's working on his vacation. It's great. Thanks, Danielle. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night.